Hi, guys. How's it going? This is another video, I guess, on our way to our bathroom. So we got going on our tile beginnings of our tile stuff. So this is a tub, and they could get some water splashing. So windowsill and stuff, and there could be some splashing. So we're regarding around this tub area because it's probably, you can do what you want, but for us it's a little bit of an overkill for Curdy. It's not going to see the water like a shower floor is going to see water. But the Curdy's in the really wet area because it's like a car wash in there with all your body jets and your rain head, all that stuff, a handheld. It's everything spraying, so pretty much it's a car wash in there. Now you see red guard on the base, but that's not actually going to be where the tile gets set. What happens from here is the red guard is down there and it goes below a pitched bed that pitches to this lineal drain, and then what we do is we seal underneath in case something happens when the Curdy has a problem. If there was ever a failure, that this would be like a secondary catch. But before we do that pitched, we're gonna do our radiant floor, which is a wire. So we're giving this the coats it requires, and that's the red guard, by the way. That's one of your easiest types of waterproofing. It's a decent waterproofing. It will do the job. It's not quite as durable as the Curdy, because the Curdy's a membrane, but that's a liquid membrane, and it could get into all kinds of nooks and crannies if you didn't feel like taping and doing inside corners and niches and stuff, because the niches don't see crazy amounts of water. I mean, most of your water's on this floor plane, so that goes first, then the radiant wire, then we do our pitched pan there, and after the pitched pan goes on, then we come in Curdy, and then we'll wrap the Curdy up quite a ways because it's supposed to be Curdy wall over Curdy floor, so it's supposed to fall and wrap down. But we're gonna we come back on top and we'll hit our seams with our Henry, which is a complete sealant, lifetime sealant, and that will stop anything from tucking behind. But we'll share as we go with that in case somebody wants to try to do some of this and they want to kind of do it some of the ways we've done it. There's different ways to do it, but this is how we've been doing it. So then our mosaics are in. That will get 1/4 inch hardy to build out to the right thickness, because the mosaic's at 3/8, and that will bring the mosaic flush with the teak. And then we can waterproof that with red guard's good enough to hit over, because it's not in a high water area. Anyways, I'll just keep sharing things here in case people are curious. And then this is this area is how it finished off, and then this is how it finished off into the window plane. And then we'll come and we'll hit that with the teak oil, because that's just the raw edge. There's no finish on that. See it? We left a little thickness there, so there's no slivers. And then what we'll do is hit it with the teak oil. That's how that finished off. And then it finishes off right into the window frame. And then the marble picks up from here. And we got a little wet saw area we had set up. I'm just waiting for this to dry, so while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm killing time and sharing with you guys in between coats. It's got to dry all the way like that before you start putting coats on there. And I just used cellophane in the meantime, so those don't dry out while I'm waiting between coats. Come on out, I'll show you. And then this is our little wet saw area. So what happens when the water splashes, it gets caught in this top, and the top goes down and drains into the bucket, so there's not a lot of water on the floor, because when the water's splashing off the blade, it's coming off the tile and trying to get everywhere on you. And then we just started digging through some of the tile, and we're noticing there's a little bit of variation in the tile, because when they quarry this, they cut it and then they're mixing tiles, so we're gonna go through and probably acclimate things and get them all organized as opposed to the grains and the color tones, and then that way there we can see where we're at. We made a little cradle. It's really nice bringing up all this tile. We brought up like 4 cases at a time, and we do have a pellet stove, so while we had it set up, we brought up all the pellets too, all the thin set. That's what we're using for a thin set, flex bond for our marble, and that has an that's modified. It's white. There's your Schluter all set. That's what we use for the Kerdi, to apply the Kerdi. And then we had some teak boards that we had got extras to, so we could make selections. So we ended up just we had enough that we could do this ceiling out here. We're gonna see how this holds up to the weather. We're gonna see how this finish does out here. So we put some up here. This is the teak tongue and groove. We had some left over, and then we have 5 inches of finish coming on this side for our siding, and then we got a ceiling fan going up here, and we'll see how this ends up doing over the course of the years with the weather. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's where we're at today. We're waterproofing and getting ready to start laying down some tile. And this was a little access door that we had made up. And that's just going to go on a piano hinge. But, hey, that's it for now. That's all we got. So as we get tiling, we'll share how we're laying out the tiles on the walls, and how it's going to lay out on the floors. But if anyone's interested, that's the cable we're running for our radiant floor. New heat cable. Alright, you guys, that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll catch you as we make more progress. We'll send some more videos your way. Anyways, take it easy, you guys, and catch you on the next one.